Following the masses.
Okay.
Yes.
In what way?
Just because this works for a certain group of people or a certain kind of person doesn't mean it's going to work for you.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to do what actually works for you mentally and physically. Like I mentioned earlier, like I'm not the gym kind of lifting weights person. Like I tried it, I fainted a few times in the gym. Like seriously, I'm like, no, I'm done. I'm not good. I tried like getting in some energy drinks. I tried signing up for things, like nothing.
Wait, did you really faint or?
Honey, I fainted twice. I was like, I can't breathe. I started feeling hot. I started doing so many things. And I'm like, yeah, this is not working. Yeah. So certain things work for different kinds of people. And just get into something. If it works for you, continue. Don't try to start diving into many other things on the side. Like, okay, something new has come in. Let me try that. No. Right. It's going to take you like 10 steps back.
Right. I've been victim of that. I've just been, you know, oh, everyone's talking about like, what's that? It's not cycle. It's like soul cycle, you know, cycling and stuff. Or
spinning.
I've thrown, spinning, that's it, thrown up in the gym.
You see?
Trying to be that girl, not anymore. Okay, that's a great tip. Yeah. So, say someone is watching right now and they want to embark on their wellness journey because for one reason or another they're not happy. Maybe things aren't going well at work, in their relationships. Where should they start?
Prep your mind, okay? Because, you know, first thing is always self-discovery, and then go through self-reflection, and then you go through like so many other things that are internal. So once you start changing your way of thinking, once you change your way of thinking, set your goals and your targets, naturally everything externally is going to start to flow. So naturally your diet is going to start to change. You want to start hitting the gym or getting into yoga or getting into whatever form of fitness you prefer to do. So it's always in your mind.
Yeah.
So work on your mind, work on your intention, set some goals, and then go.
Say someone who's watching and they go to work every day and they cannot stand their boss because for one reason or another they're just a difficult human being to be around. They also can't quit at this point in time. What would changing your mindset look like? Because you still have to face that person every day or that hardship every day, whatever it may be.
Fine, you're in that situation. I was in that for like literally 2 years or so.
Wow. So 2 years you went in and had to face the same person.
The exact same human being. Thank you, like for better word, a human being. Okay. But then, like, you know, it's your journey.
Yeah.
It's not our journey. Okay. It's your karma. It's not our karma.
Yeah.
So it's just you. You have to focus on you. Fine, you have this job an 8 to 5. What do you do from 5 until you go to bed?
Okay.
What you have the weekend to yourself. What do you do on the weekends to just re-energize, to boost your body, to detox so you can handle the rest of the week?
Yeah.
So it's just finding what your passion is, what your interest is. Like I know a lot of people who have an 8 to 5 job. They have blogs. They have like so much creative stuff going on. They have a dukkha somewhere where they're doing something. So at least like you shift that negative energy in your workspace onto your passion and what it is that you're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
You're a big advocate for mental health. Why is that important to you?
I have lived with depression from the age of 15, 16.
Wow.
Yeah, and I didn't tell anybody about this until like last year. My family didn't know, my sisters didn't know. So having fought this battle on my own, having had the suicidal thoughts that just happened a few days ago actually, having dealt with that, the negativity and, you know, low self-esteem and all that stuff, like really put a dent in my life.
Okay.
So because of that, I found a way to naturally get over it, manage it actually, and I'm like literally slowly getting out of it through holistics and the stuff that I do.
Right.
So because of my knowledge and my experience, I've always had this urge to fulfill the purpose of actually trying to make a difference in people's lives and transform them the best way that I can. Because it's a hard journey. It's not easy. Like, from the age of 16 until now.
Do you know what triggered it? Have you understood where you
Yes, that's through self-reflection.
Right, right.
So I did that. It's just like connection to my childhood, my upbringing, my parents divorcing, having going through physical abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse, and everything through that. And then you just wonder, like, so what am I doing here? What's my purpose? Why am I living like this? Why am I going through this every single day of my life? Why can't I be happy? I deserve happiness, but it's not coming. Why?
What drove you to finally be open about it last year?
I had to start letting go. And letting go meant sharing my story. And once I shared it, there was just like a huge relief that came, like this huge weight was lifted off me.
What are some self-care practices that you absolutely swear by?
Meditate.
Okay.
I meditate every single day.
For how long?
My me time is from 5 a.m. till 6:30.
You meditate for that long?
No.
Oh.
It's like
I was going to be like, wait a second. This is, you've got some secrets you need to spill. Okay, so 5 a.m. to 6:30?
Yes, I do my meditation first in the morning. I practice Twin Hearts meditation.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's like about 25 minutes, 30 minutes.
Okay.
And then I journal, I write. And then I just get that me time.
Okay.
If it's going out to Mother Nature, enjoying the trees, fresh air, I'll do that. Because I always need to be in a clean space, a fresh space, no telly.
Okay.
Like, I don't watch telly, actually.
At all?
At all. I'll just watch a few series on a marathon, and then I'm done. For like probably the whole month or so.
Wow. So what do you do in your free time?
I research, I do photography, videography, so I'm always learning stuff online about that. I am coaching people or just finding different positive ways of improving my life.
Okay.
And myself.
Yeah.
And helping people.
And helping people. So what are some things that you think in general most people should practice on a daily basis?
Take 10 minutes at least. If you don't have the time, take 10 minutes to just sit back, relax, and think.
Oh, think.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to say not think, to just be in the, okay.
You know, the human mind is conditioned to just always be, you know? So when you stop thinking, automatically you start thinking about what you're not supposed to be thinking about, you know? So just take that time to just sit, do absolutely nothing, your phone's off, all technology, whatever is off, and just sit down and think. And I guarantee you, within that 10 minutes, you would have planned your whole life.
Do you just like let your thoughts go or wherever they take you? Or is there a way that you should sort of follow this?
It's like meditation.
Okay.
Okay, so it's like it's like eliminating the negative thoughts and trying to replace them with the positive thoughts. Okay, so you just take that time and just sit. I'm like, okay, fine, I have this issue A, B, C, D. Okay, I've acknowledged them. How do I move forward? What changes can I make in my life?
Okay.
And then you start going through that.
Okay.
You've already planted a seed in your mind. So once that seed is planted, transformation starts to take place.
Oh, okay. What's the best way to avoid burnout?
Of course, meditation and rest. You know, the human body is like a machine. Okay. But it's a machine that never dies out until the day you die.
Yeah.
But a machine needs time to reboot.
Okay.
Detox, in our case, in human form, to detox, you recuperate and recharge. So just always take time out. Your body starts giving you the warning signs before it actually hits you. So listen to those signs.
Okay.
So it's just a lot of mindfulness that has to come into that as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, now we have to take a quick break. When we come back, I'll ask Sheila about her 30-day affirmations challenge, which she did earlier this year. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. We're talking about wellness and having a holistic, happy life. And our guest is Sheila from Heal with Sheila. She's a wellness coach. I want to ask if someone is having a bad day, maybe they woke up and they're just not feeling right. And it's not easy, it's not always easy to peg where that stems from. It's just like things keep going from bad to worse. What's the best way to shake yourself out of that, or to get yourself out of that?
You just encourage yourself. So like what you're saying, the self-affirmations, that's actually what got me into that. But then find the reason why you're getting out of bed. Find your purpose. Know what your purpose is, know what your drive is, and then that's what's going to get you through the day. Okay.
So let's go into the 30-day affirmation challenge that you did. Why did you start that?
I got into a funk. I just went into a state of depression again, because it's just episodes that come and go. Okay. And I was like, no, but I need to find something positive. And then my sister also was doing her own affirmations, reading The Secret, and all, because she's really into these law of attraction kind of things. So I was like, okay, let me see if I can challenge myself and see if I'm gonna make it 30 days without complaining.
30 days without complaining.
Grateful.
Okay.
Yes.
How did that go?
It went. I think like on day 7, I shared on my video. I was like, guys, like this is so hard. So I'm actually grateful that I've made it to day 7.
I now want to focus on some that really stood out for me, and I would love if you just expounded on it a little, explained where you were at and why it was important for you and for others. First one that stood out is I am enough.
Having gone through an emotionally abusive relationship, I had felt like I was not enough. I was worthless. I was not needed. My opinions didn't count. I was just there, but not adding any value to the face of this earth. Okay, so now for me to actually say I'm enough, I actually embraced the whole thing, like I am enough. Like I am all I need in this life to walk through this life. I am love, I am peace, I am everything, like all the beautiful things that I know I am, and what other negative things were actually brought over, that positivity had to go. So by me saying I'm enough, I'm like, ooh, I am enough.
Yeah. Actually, I'm keen to hear, how would you actually do the affirmations? Was it in front of a mirror? Would you say it out loud? How would you do it?
I'd wake up in the morning and then write down I am enough, and I'm like, and then I'll doubt myself. I'm like, am I really enough? Yeah. Like, what am I doing for myself? You know? But of course, in front of the mirror, like just repeat it. Like I'll go through the day. I wake up in the morning, I'm enough. I go through the day repeating it for the whole day until I go to bed.
Wow.
I am enough.
Okay.
And the funny thing is that challenges kept on coming. I'm like, no, but I'm enough.
Right. The next one that stood out for me, I am love. Where did that come from?
Of course, motherhood, being a mom.
Motherhood.
Yes, yes.
What's that been like for you, actually?
It's been an amazing journey. I've learned to be more selfless. I've learned to be very, very patient.
Okay. That's
very
true.
Patient. Yeah. I'm like, so now this patience is coming in as love.
Okay. I love that.
So yes. That's where it actually literally rooted from, like I am love.
Okay. I'm curious to know, do you do these affirmations with your clients?
It depends what issue they have at hand. Okay. And in most cases it's always low self-esteem, low confidence, or they've come through whatever, an abusive family, abusive relationship. So it's like they're trying to find themselves again.
Okay.
So I'll definitely, like I normally always recommend that they write affirmations. Okay, we'll talk, and as we're talking, I'll just be jotting down some things, and then at the end of the day, I just send them a write out, like repeat this every single day for 30 days.
Oh wow!
Yes,
lovely. Yes. Okay, next one I want us to get into. I am the change I wish to see.
Getting out of my negative thinking and attracting the wrong kind of people into my life, whether it was in relationships, friendships, especially. And I'm like, this is not who I am.
Yeah.
I know who I am. So I had to start finding myself again. And with finding yourself and going on a righteous path, the good path, you start losing people along the way. So the people who are meant to be in your life stay in your life.
Yeah.
The ones who left Kitambo, they're like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
They start gravitating back towards you as well. So
okay.
in this whole self-definition thingy, I had people walk me through it.
There's one here that I think is so important, and I think everyone needs to practice and say every day. I am present. I think that's one of the most difficult ones in this day and age. What did that mean to you?
I am present is more like saying I am grounded. But then being present means you are more aware of what's happening around you. You're more mindful as well of what's happening around you. It's like you kind of step out of your skin and see what's happening around you, and then start to appreciate things more, start to understand the people better, understand their actions and everything much better. So by me saying I am present means I am also aware of what's happening. I am me, but I am seeing through a wiser form of light of being.
And to me, what I felt like one of the most difficult is that we're always being bombarded by other things. You got your phone next to you, you've got billboards all over the place, there's television on, which you should be watching, Living with Best, 8 a.m. every morning. There's just so much that you're being bombarded with that even if you look at someone's laptop, there's probably going to be at least 10 tabs open. That to be present, to really focus on just one thing, you know, to be mindful is, I think, one of the most difficult things in this day and age. Let's talk about I am content.
As human beings, we're never satisfied. Okay, you will start with, yes, I am making, let's say, 30K a month. You're like, okay, at least I'm making something. Let me aim for 60. I'll be happy with 60. You get to 60, I'm like, no, that's not enough. Let me aim for 120. So, you know, it's like we're just in the cycle of life, like whatever you achieve and whatever you gain is never enough. You just want to keep on going and building more and more and more. And as you're climbing that ladder, you're not appreciating the little that you have. Like, thank you, God, that I have accomplished this much so far. Enable me or grant me the gift or the meaning or the knowledge to actually go to the next level. No, we're like, no, this is not enough. My life sucks. Like, this is happening, that is happening, and all that stuff. So by that, it actually collected. And actually, that affirmation came when I was driving through Kibera, going into Langata for a client, and I looked at people and I'm like, these guys are happy. You know, they're happy. It's like they're content in some way. So with that contentment comes joy, like I have accomplished, I'm happy, like I'm not where I'm supposed to be, but I'm actually where I'm meant to be. You know?
So it's not to say don't be driven, don't want better or more for yourself, but it's to be in the moment and to be grateful for what you have. Is that at all tied to the fact that we often will find ourselves comparing each other, comparing where we are to others?
Exactly. Exactly. There's always comparisons from our childhood. You have to get the best grades like so and so. You know, so it starts from then. So already that thing is repetitive. And it keeps on coming on into our adulthood. So it is never enough. We have to be content. We have to be happy with whatever it is that we have. And of course, dream bigger. We're allowed to dream bigger because that's the motivation that we need. But gratitude takes you a long way.
This is a beautiful one. I am healing.
It's the healing journey that I started. Okay, and that healing started with self-acceptance and self-love. Because I didn't love myself. And I was like, I thought I was just the worst creation brought to this world. Okay, and then when someone tells me, Sheila, but you're beautiful, I'm like, huh? Like, are you okay in your head? Like, should I just bring some eye drops so you can see a bit better? You know, so I was actually in that state. That frame of mind. So now for me to actually start affirming that I am healing had to come from inside. So it's like childhood wounds, teenage wounds, and then adult wounds. And I'm like, no, this has to stop. I have to start clearing myself. I need to start forgiving. I need to start practicing self-love, because I always used to give to everybody else and also not feed myself.
Last one that really struck me. I am fearless.
There's always fear in every one of us, and fear is the thing that stops us from taking the next step. There's always fear of what's behind the door, but then when you open that door, there's beautiful, like there's life, there's whatever it is you want, whether it is money or joy or love or whatever. Like fear of the unknown is what's going to get you into that free and clear space. So I'd always been scared of sharing my story, of my childhood, what I went through, and everything that actually stopped me from becoming the person that I am today. So the reason why a lot of people connect to me is because I shared my story. And my story is connected to literally every single person out there. And it's rather unfortunate, but fortunate at the same time, that I had to experience all these things as an individual in one lifetime to actually start healing from it and help people, actually start helping people to heal from their journeys as well. Yes.
Wow.
So I am healing. I am still healing. I still have my low days. I'm human. But at least knowing that there's a bigger picture and I'm transforming people's lives is like the biggest reward that I can actually give to anybody.
So what was that like at the end of the 30 days? What was it like?
It was liberating. I felt so happy. I felt so light. And I'm like, I should do this again. Maybe I should go to like 60. And I was like, no. It might be a bit of an overdose.
30 days. 30 days it's a beautiful time period. It's just enough. And 30 days of not complaining, of saying out loud these affirmations. Again, I think you need to do another one. And then we can all be involved. We can all join in. Okay, we have to take a quick break. When we come back, though, we'll be doing yoga. She'll be teaching me some of the moves, and I'll see if I'll be able to tone like she's so beautifully toned. We'll be back in a moment.
these are 5 breaths each.
Okay.
Into each pose. So I'll be guiding you through that. So we're going to skip the warm-up, but just do a few warm-ups as we do the sequence. So we'll start by keeping your feet hip length apart.
Right.
Taking a deep breath in, extending your hands over your head. Okay. Now, as you extended, tighten your bandhas. Yes. So
I'm still breathing through my nose?
Yes, you are. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold your breath, coming down for a fold. Exhale. Okay, take a deep breath in, halfway lift. Tucking your tailbone in. Okay,
what's my tailbone?
Tailbone here. Right. Yes, so lift your upper body up, so at least you kind of like, yes, okay. So you're doing that. So that's an inhale, exhale. So now you're taking a deep breath in. Now going down, okay, to plank.
Okay.
Okay, tighten your abs.
Oh, okay.
Okay, coming down, chaturanga, taking your vinyasa. So this is upward facing dog, shoulders straight,
okay,
fingers spread, tuck your toes in at the back.
Okay.
Okay, make sure your knees are touching the mat. Bring your knees down.
Okay.
Yes. So tuck your toes in.
Okay.
And down to downward facing dog. Okay.
Okay.
So now this is you in down dog.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, look at your feet are flat on the mat. Wow.
That takes a lot of practice, but you can always test your body to see how far you can go.
Okay.
Okay, no pressure though. Day one. Hey?
Okay.
So just bend your knees to massage
your
feet. That's going to be a little warm up. Okay. Now back to center. Now you're going to bend your knees, coming down. Either jump or hop, or walk your way to the top of your mat, which is about this distance. Okay. And fold. So when you're folding, make sure your legs are straight. If not, you can bend your knees. At least place your head on your knees. Okay, take a deep breath in, hold your breath, halfway lift, exhale. Take a nice deep breath in, coming up, exhale. Remember to engage your bandhas.
Right.
Yes. Take a deep breath in, coming down for a fold, exhale. Deep inhale. Halfway lift, exhale, tuck your tailbone in. Good job. Deep breath in, hold your breath, coming down. Chaturanga, plank, slowly going down. To upward facing dog, fingers spread, shoulders back.
Okay.
Okay, tuck your toes in for downward facing dog. Okay, holding down dog. Try to bring your heels as close to the mat.
This is as close as it's getting.
So what you're going to do next, you're going to lift your left foot up as high as you can. You can even tiptoe.
Okay.
Fold to the left side just a bit. Just make sure you don't fall.
Okay.
Okay. Then you're going to bring your foot in between your hands to center.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Now your foot at the back is going to be engaged.
Okay.
Yes. And then we're going to come up for warrior one.
Whoa, I'm sweating.
Already?
This doesn't feel like it's doing anything, but trust me, it is. My arms too are.
Already?
Okay. Yes, Sheila.
Okay, bring your hands to the side. Okay, your foot back to plank. Okay, tighten your abs as you come down. Chaturanga. As you take your vinyasa. Upward facing dog, tuck your toes in. Okay, for down dog. Now we're going to do the exact same thing, lifting your right foot up. Okay, dropping it to the right side just a bit.
Okay.
Coming to your center.
Oh, I don't know how you put your foot right there. This is as fast as out in the middle of show, in the middle of filming from yoga. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, my knee shouldn't be there.
Yes. Engage in the back foot and up. Okay. Holding. How are you feeling?
I feel like my posture isn't quite where yours is, but it's okay.
It's actually a lot of twisting your upper body forward. Arms straight up.
Okay.
Knee. Yes.
Wow.
Keep it. Then lower.
Bend.
Bend. Keep your knee straight.
Okay.
Yes. Upper body twisted up.
Okay.
Arms straight.
Okay.
Yes.
Every little
there
thing
you go.
Okay.
Okay, bring your hands to the sides. Coming down for plank. Chaturanga, taking your vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Tucking your toes in for down dog. Okay. So let's just go straight to the next one.
Okay.
Left foot up.
Okay.
So left, left.
Sorry.
It's okay. Falling to the left side.
Okay.
Okay. Bringing your foot in between. Okay. Ooh. You got this. And coming up for warrior 2.
Okay.
Okay, now warrior 2, you're still keeping bent.
Yeah.
Bend your knee in the front.
Oh, bending.
Yeah.
Okay.
Upper body twisting forward. Hands in the back. Now your focus point should be your middle finger.
Okay.
So you're looking straight at your middle finger. Hold that pulse. I know you can go further.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, like really stretch yourself.
Yes, proper stretch. Focus point is the tip. Come lower. Yes. Straight knee.
Okay.
Super.
Wow.
Yes.
This is
So now normally would hold this pose for 5 breaths.
okay.
Okay. So that's where you start building your muscle, building your resilience and everything in such poses. So now you're going to bring your hands to the side. Okay. Chaturanga, taking your vinyasa. Tucking your toes in to down dog. Right foot comes up. Okay, falling to the opposite. Coming in between. Warrior 2.
Okay.
Straight knee, bent knee, going lower, as low as you can. Shoulders straight. And forward. Super. So now you're going to come, bring your hands to the sides. Taking your vinyasa. Up dog. Tuck your toes in. To downward facing dog.
Woo!
Yes.
Wow! This is intense. Oh, we're not done.
No.
No.
To the top to a fold.
Okay.
Now you're going to take a deep breath in, coming up. As you come out, come down to chair pose.
Oh.
Yeah. So sit in your invisible chair.
Okay.
Going in deeper. Hands over. Now bring your hands to your heart center. Twisting to the right side. Elbows should be parallel. Elbows should be off. Yes. Good. Come to your center. Straight knee. Switching to the opposite. Looking over.
Oh, over.
Yes. Ooh. And to center. Placing your palms under your feet. Folding forward.
Okay.
Okay. And release. Slowly bring yourself up. That was the workout, hey?
Wow.
Now teach you something new. Tree pose.
Okay.
So you balance on your left leg. Bringing up. Yeah. So right is resting. Left is on top. Bring your hands to your heart center.
Whew. You can tell who's the instructor here.
So just like what always helps with balance is to find something to balance on.
Right, my foot is just not going to
If you can't stay there, you can actually come to your knee.
Can I try this one?
Yeah.
Oh, that one's better.
One side is always better than the other, naturally.
Okay, find somewhere to focus on.
Yeah, find your focus point to find your balance. Hand over your head. Hold. Okay, rest your hand on your knee. One hand and tilt over. See how far you can go. Okay, come into your center, switching up to the other foot. Ta-da!
That other foot, I don't know if it's going to make it.
One is always stronger than the other, so don't worry.
Okay.
And always we start from, if you can't maintain your balance, start from at least keeping your toe off the mat. Then slowly start building your balance and resistance from there.
Yeah, that's the highest it's going to go.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes. Okay, hand over. Resting your hand on your knee. And hold. Okay, super. Come to your center and release. So I'll teach you something else.
Okay.
Okay. So now we have this other pose that requires you to hold your foot up. So this is actually a lot of the balancing poses.
Okay.
That helps to also shift your focus from whatever it is you're thinking about, whatever's stressing you, to actually balancing on one leg. So normally this is the beginner stage. Advanced comes to this level.
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
okay.
Not gonna do that, not gonna be able to do that.
So
there's
leave
that to the expert.
Okay, so you come to the side, let me just give you some space. Yeah, so you'll come to the side, hold your leg there, okay, and then look over your shoulder. Now advanced would have you hold your toe and come up.
Wow.
Okay, so as you're doing this, you look over your shoulder.
So let me ask, when you started this, were you able to do all of this?
No, I was wobbly, like I was
So
stiff.
you were, so how long have you been doing this for?
6 years.
6 years.
Yes.
So in the 6 years that you've been doing it, you shared earlier why you did it and how it impacted you. But in the 6 years, how would you say yoga has transformed your life?
I'm more calm as a human being. I'm very calm because I'm also really short-tempered.
Yeah.
And flare up and overreact. So it has definitely helped me to like find my balance, like to balance my personal life, to balance work, to balance like literally every single thing in my life.
Wow.
And to just literally have the ability, like control.
Yeah.
To like, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to focus on that.
Right.
This is negative. I acknowledge you. Exit.
Right. So thank you, Sheila. But I think you need to do the 30-day affirmations challenge that you did, is what I'm saying. Yeah?
Yes.
You're going to do it? When are you doing it?
Starting 1st of November.
Okay.
The month. So you need accountability. Okay. So my accountability partner was obviously my Instagram page, because I just made this as like, I have to do this, and if I'm accountable to my followers, I'm gonna have to pull through this.
And you know what, we're all going to be watching, because we're all going to jump on your page, Heal with Sheila. So let's 1st of November, let's just all be on this journey together and remind ourselves that we are worthy and we are enough. Now I'm going to leave you with our MCM. Now, the world record setter Eliud Kipchoge yet again made Kenya proud, being named Kenya's United Nations Personality of the Year. And for that, Eliud, we celebrate you. Man, you're doing such amazing things. You're making us feel like this is nothing. What was I complaining about? What am I thinking? Thanks so much for watching, you guys. We'll see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. Bye.